Hey you guys, happy Friday, happy weekend, and the weekend is finally here. It's Friday afternoon. Late afternoon. It's like 5, I think that clock says 5:15, 5 something, 5:10, I don't know. It's at 5 o'clock, and I'm officially off work, so it's officially the weekend for me. Even though I will not be working. I mean, no, I will not be doing anything fun or doing anything relaxing. I'll be working, literally, all weekend. I was telling Deon last night, like I literally have like this super long to-do list, and I was telling Deon last night, I was like, I'm gonna be working all weekend, like literally starting tomorrow at 7 a.m. going all the way through tomorrow, and then all Sunday. Like I'm gonna be working nonstop because I have like so much stuff to do in like such a short amount of time that I'm trying to just like get my mind wrapped around everything and get it all done. So my goal is to knock most of it out this week. Well, my goal is to knock out all my goal is to knock out my whole entire to-do list this weekend. Jesus, it's gonna be a long weekend, but I'm not complaining at all. So anyways, let me stop blabbering. Guess how I'm starting to spend my weekend? I am rearranging my office for like the millionth time. Okay, so basically, let me show you guys the disaster. Okay, so me and Deon stayed up to like midnight last night trying to figure out how I can rearrange my office, or like try to, basically, y'all, we desperately needed more storage. Desperately need more storage. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We desperately needed more storage. So I am sitting here. I took out all the stuff in my office. So my lights, my chairs, took down my vanity, the mirrors right here, you know, moved around all my stuff. And so I was looking on Pinterest, first of all. Oh my gosh, these bags under my eyes are atrocious. Oh my gosh. I mean, granted, I've been barely getting any sleep lately. Like, I've really been barely sleeping. But that is not Kyra. That is not okay. Yeah. Not okay at all. And I don't know when I'm gonna actually get some good sleep. So, they may just be there for weeks. Okay, back to the room. So, I was on Pinterest earlier and I found this picture. Because the thing is, me and Deon want to add, like, shelves and stuff like that. But we're just trying to figure out how. So my dilemma was, I was trying to figure out how to add more storage, but still have an area to where I can have my makeup stuff, a backdrop for my videos, because of course, since I film videos all the time, I have to have a setup that's easily ready for me to go to film videos, and something that is aesthetically pleasing. And you guys know that I recently switched over to like the backdrops, just like using a backdrop stand. And while that had been working and I didn't have any issues with it, it takes up a lot of space. If you guys saw the little mini office tour, then you can kind of saw that it takes up a lot of space. And just the way the room was set up, it just wasn't functional. So I was on Pinterest earlier, and I was like, like my room is a good amount of space for an L-shaped desk, but I wanted to find something that was really cute that I could still like use the, you know, still be able to film videos there. And so I found this picture, you guys, on Pinterest. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but basically this lady took 2 IKEA desks, made it L-shaped. She has an Alex drawer over there. She has like some, you know, computer, some storage stuff on this end, and then over here she bought some I think it's Select shelves. It doesn't say it on here, but I know which ones they are. I just can't, this doesn't have say it on here right now. But she just took those shelves, spray painted them gold, and put them over here against the wall. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be perfect. So I'm currently in the process of switching everything around. So here's what I had to do. Okay, so I took everything down, looking a mess. Okay, and so the table that was right here in front of the backdrop, like the little smaller table that's down here, I ended up taking off 2 of the legs from that smaller table and putting them on my bigger table. Now this is a table that had my vanity sitting on it, and actually will still have my vanity sitting on it. But I just took 2 of the legs off of there, put them on here, which is clutch because I already had the, you know, the parts already. Took the legs off of there, put 2 of them on here. And then basically what will happen is I'll have this end on top of one Alex drawer, and then that end on top of another Alex drawer. that's that. And then of course put my mirror back on there, you know, my makeup stuff, have that already ready to go. And then over here is kind of what I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I may take her exact idea and just get some of those shelving units and just put those against this wall, because that would be like perfect storage, you guys. Like, oh my gosh, that would be like perfect storage. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm considering getting rid of my clothing rack, or like, I don't want to get rid of it, but the vision that I have, I don't think I want to keep it right there, if that makes sense. So I may keep it right there for now and then just put the shelves like down there and see how that works. But if it doesn't look right, it looks crazy, and I'm, you know, if it just doesn't look right, I'll just go ahead and, you know, either get rid of the rack or move the rack somewhere else, or just take the clothes off of there and put the clothes somewhere else. I don't really know for sure yet. Meaning I try to figure out ideas for where to put the clothes. I have no idea. But I love, love, love having a separate, some kind of clothing, you know, configuration for my pieces that I have to wear, because this makes getting dressed and picking outfits and packing so much easier. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting started, but I'm excited to see how it all turns out. And then the idea is that I would just film like from this corner, so the camera would be kind of like over here while I am, and that way the backdrop would just be my vanity mirror and like my little blinds and stuff. It won't be fancy or anything, but it'll you know, it'll work for, you know, it'll work for now. I was gonna wait on Deon, but I was just like, I want to hurry up and get this over with. So I got started without him, and I'm almost actually done. Again, just a matter of figuring out what to do with all of this excess stuff. Oh, and then she also has this really cute little like bar cart thing right here next to her door in the office, which granted I don't need an actual bar cart, but I think that I may have like a little rolly cart for like supplies and storage and stuff, and kind of put that right here next to my door, so that way whenever I need to, you know, use it, I can roll it in, and then I'm done, I can roll it back over there. That's a pretty good idea. I may just go ahead and do that. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this for right now. Hopefully get this all knocked out in the, you know, next 30 minutes to an hour. Shouldn't take that much longer. And then I have to wash my hair. Ow, crap. I have to wash my hair. Today is wash day. Jesus, I have a lot going on. I have to wash my hair. I have to go to the office, pick up a package. I have to get some stuff together for tomorrow. Y'all. Yeah. I just have a lot. Kind of funny in here, I don't know, but hey y'all, so it is Saturday afternoon. Oh, it's late, y'all. Well, not late, it's not late, but it's almost 3 o'clock. It's 2:53, and oh my gosh, I've just been like moving non-stop. This morning I woke up at like 9:30, took Carly out, came back, was trying to figure out organization ideas, trying to figure out how I want to, like, basically where I want to put all my crap. All me and Deon's crap, because Deon has a lot of crap too. So it took me about 2 hours to figure out where I want to put all of our stuff. Well, we honestly, at this point, because I've kind of figured out how I want the office to be, I'll give you guys an update whenever I get back to the house, kind of like how it's looking so far. It honestly, it's so crazy how much bigger the room looks whenever you like, you know, lay it out in a more efficient way. So the room looks so much more, like, it just looks so much bigger. Like now I have like a lot more space. It doesn't feel as cluttered and everything when I walk in there now, which is good. But now that I've kind of have like the base done, I have to just go run, and actually I'm running to IKEA right now to go get some shelving units. And basically one of the things I tried to figure out this morning was, you guys know that I had that clothing rack. Well, I am getting rid of, well, I'm gonna keep the rack itself, but I'm moving it out of my office because, like I said, I want to put some shelving units right there for more storage purposes for like other stuff. And so since I'm getting rid, or since I'm putting the storage units there, I want to get rid of the clothes in the clothing rack. So I was trying to figure out what to do with the clothes, because I love, like I mentioned to you guys before, I love the idea of having some kind of like clothing mechanism, so that way whenever I get like new pieces, or you know, I'm like getting ready or like prepping looks and things like that, like I have something to visually be able to see where everything is and like how everything's laid out, as opposed to my closet, because my closet does have a bunch of stuff in there, and it's just it's hard to kind of organize based using that. But like whenever I have some kind of like clothing rod or whatever, like it just makes it a lot easier. So I found these things at IKEA. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see what Deon thinks. He hasn't seen it yet, but IKEA has these things called clothes bars, which is basically like a little bar that you can put on the wall, and it's like the same thing as a clothing rack, except that, you know, you don't have the actual rack part, but it's just, you know, the little bar. So you screw it into the wall, and it, you know, has the like clothing rack. Well, it is a clothing rack, and basically it's like on the wall, but it's the same idea. And so I was like, oh, that'd be perfect, because in me and Deon's room, behind the door to our room, we had this like extra space, and the clothing rack that I had, I tried it this morning to see if it could fit behind there, but it won't fit behind there, and also it was gonna be like it's gonna look too messy. So I figured that the clothing bars would be perfect, like a perfect solution, because I could have it up against the wall, still have my clothes out so I can kind of see and use that, but it's not in the way or like out and about and kind of just looking crazy, you know? So I feel like that would be a really, really, really good alternative. And now whenever I go to IKEA, y'all, just so you know, I always, unless I'm just going in there just to roam to get ideas, if I know specifically what I want, I always walk in the entrance by the cash registers, and I just go straight to the bins. Like I hate walking to the entire IKEA store. I go on IKEA.com, I'll find what I need to get, and then I'll just, if you go online, it'll tell you what bin number it's in. I just walk straight to the bins and get the item. So it's super easy, and that's just the way that works for me. All right, y'all, so I'm back home. As you can see, I still have my shower cap on. I was deep conditioning earlier. I don't know if I told you guys that. I was deep conditioning earlier whenever I was out on the way to run some errands. But I just had my little scarf on my head because I didn't want to wait until I got done deep conditioning. So I wanted to just run errands while I do that. But now I'm back. I'm about to wash my hair. But before I do, let me show you guys really quickly what this office is looking like. I think you guys probably got the gist of it yesterday. But here is a new setup. As you can see now, it is an L shape. So Vinny's over there. I moved that push pin board thing. It was originally over here on this wall, but I moved it over there. It was really, really simple, really easy, and then it just creates a really nice workflow. And also, y'all, this room feels so much bigger now that I made it an L shape. Like, I have all of this space. Like, all of this space right here, you guys, is all empty, and I plan on keeping it empty. Like, I don't plan on putting anything right here. So this is really good. This wall right here is blank. I still have the little silver thingy, and I plan on putting that picture that was over there on that wall up on this wall right here. So I ended up just getting three. Okay, so the Kallax series, I originally was gonna get just the really big one, which I think has like 16 cubicle spaces, but since it was too big, I couldn't fit in my car, and it was too heavy, I just ended up getting 3 of the smaller ones, and the smaller ones each have 4 cubes. So basically I'll have 2 cubes at the bottom, or, you know, 2 units at the bottom, and then 1 on this wall over there. So it'd be like 2 and then 1, so it'd be like a little L. So that worked out perfectly because it was they were small enough to fit in my car. I could pick them up easily, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put those over there in this section. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3. I honestly plan on leaving this whole section empty. And the reason why is because I want some space to grow into, so that way if I ever need to add any extra space or storage or anything, I do not have to go through the same issue that I had this time. So if I ever need more storage, I can easily just go buy more of those shelving units and build them out against this wall. You know what I'm saying? Which, granted, for now I just store my lights right there. You know, that's just there. But if I ever need to add more storage or anything else, I can easily add more units as I go, and that can actually build out this wall, as opposed to having to deal with the same issue I'm having right now, where I have to figure out where everything should go. So yeah, you guys, so now that's enough for the office. I'm leaving that alone for now because I'm like tired of looking at that. But now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my hair out, finish blow drying and straightening my hair. It's 7:15 now, and I have to be up early in the morning, so do my hair, and then I'm going to, that's my to-do list. Put something together those shelves together that I bought from IKEA. I'm gonna try to start putting them together, depending on when Deon comes home, and like if he feels like doing it when he gets home. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm not in a rush to put them up. I do want to get them up this week though, but I'm not in a rush to get them up right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock my hair out, and then start putting that stuff together, and then probably work on some content and call it a night. Hopefully I can be bed. My goal is to be in bed, but like I say 11, but that ain't gonna happen. That's only 4 hours from now, and that's not gonna happen. I already know that. So but my goal is to be in bed, or what I said, 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours from now. So hopefully I'll be in bed by midnight at least. Fingers crossed. Happy Sunday. I'm like super oily. I just noticed that. I'm like super oily. But hey y'all, happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a great weekend and a great Sunday. I know I haven't, well, it's been a good weekend, but I've been like working like all weekend. So I haven't been having fun, but I've definitely been having a very productive weekend, okay? And like planning out my weekend, because I planned it out on Friday, and like planning my weekend out has like made my life so much easier, because like now I have a checklist and like things just to do in order that I wanted to do them in. So like I feel so accomplished. I have like 2 more things left to do, but I've knocked out most of my list. But okay, so I have to talk to you guys because I just had like an epiphany for like a really bomb idea, and I want you guys to kind of come with me, okay? All right, so you know how yesterday I told you guys about how I have purchased these, okay, so first things first. I just finished putting together my little cubicle things that I bought yesterday. I told you guys that I bought the Kallax, or I don't know if I mentioned it, but I bought the Kallax mini shelf units from IKEA. So these right here. So I just put these together. Go me, y'all. I did this all by myself. I put all of them together by myself. Deon, the only thing Deon helped me with this whole weekend is bringing them from my car up to the apartment. But the shopping at IKEA, putting them on the cart, because those things are heavy. Shopping at IKEA, putting them on the cart, and putting them in my car was all me, and then putting them together was all me. So yes, for a little bit of handiwork by moi, and then Deon bought them up here. But I went ahead and made them, I just finished them and stacked them up. And those are the little boxes that I told you guys about yesterday, the little boxes from IKEA, and they fit in my little cubbies perfectly. And the perfect thing is that I could actually squeeze one more in there. I also built this last night. I think I told you guys about how I have bought this cart. So that way for like other like little trinkets and stuff, if I ever need, I like that because if I ever need to like store something that needs to be easily accessible, I could easily just pull this, you know, roll it over here by my desk, use it, then when I'm done, roll it back over there. So I liked this contraption just so I can have that just to kind of be mobile, you know. But yeah, here's like a little view of the room so far. I went ahead and put that picture up yesterday. Don't focus. Yeah, I went ahead and put that picture up yesterday. It's so cute, you guys. Like I feel like I have a real office. Like I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Like this legitimately feels like a very clean, organized, legitimate office. So here's my genius idea, y'all. Okay, bear with me for a second. Okay, remember I told you guys about how I have bought that clothes bar from, oh, this is a little clothes rack behind me, which is, like I told you guys, gonna be going away. But Remember how I mentioned to you guys about how I have bought these little clothes bars from IKEA, right? So I have bought 2 of them. I didn't know if I would just need 1, if I need 2. I bought 2 just in case, but if I only need 1, I'll just go ahead and return the other one. And actually, these are only $5. So if anyone's looking for a good, like, closet idea, these are only $5 at IKEA. But I bought 2 of them, and originally, the idea was, walk with me. The idea was to put this in the room. Okay, so I'm in me and Deon's room, right? And here's our door to our room. And behind our door, we have this little empty little space. We just have a hamper down there and nothing fancy, but it's like an empty space. So my plan was originally to put the clothes bar like here on this wall. But when I was putting the cubbies together, and I was looking at this space, right? The empty space. Now, the original plan, you guys, was to put this picture frame that's up there in that little empty space and just have the picture frame as the empty space. But I was thinking, like, it would be so dope if I put clothes bar up there. I think that would be so cute. Because I could put the clothes bar up here, okay, on this wall. I'll put a little bit higher so that way if I have long dresses and whatnot, it could easily, you know, fit and like have room to hang down, so I won't be touching or sweeping along the top of the shelf. But I'll probably put it about like right here-ish. And then I could have, you know, my cubes or my cubicle area. And then over in the little empty space, I could have my clothing. My little clothing rack or clothing bar or whatever. I think that would be so dope. Like, I don't know, I can envision it, and I think it would look really, really nice. Now I would just go ahead and put that picture frame up there above the, is it focusing, you guys? Yeah. So the clothing would be over here on this side, and then the picture frame would be kind of like right there where it is right now on top of that top shelf. So I feel like that would be a really, really, really cute idea. I'm actually pretty excited about it. This I have to actually have Deon put up because I am like terrible with like anything with nails in it and like finding studs and all that. Like, that's his specialty. So I'm gonna wait till he gets home to put this up. But I think that would be a really, 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 stop it. I think though that this would be a really, really, really nice idea. So I don't know, y'all let me know what y'all think. I think it would be really cute to go right there. You know, I would have the best of both worlds. I could have my additional storage plus my clothing all in my space. And I still plan on leaving this whole area over here empty. That is my Sunday. Not a lot going on, y'all. Just a productive, busy weekend in the Knox household, y'all. Me and Deon, yesterday I barely saw him. And it's funny because he called me and he's like, hey babe, you know, what time, you know, do you want to come home, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, to be honest, you don't even have to rush home, because to be honest, whenever you get here, I'ma still be working and running around, you know, so take your time. I told him this yesterday. I was like, take your time. You don't have to rush to come home from studying. Like, study as long as you need to, because I'm gonna be busy when you get here anyways. So I was working all day yesterday. He was studying all day yesterday. I cleaned up the house. Well, I did a light clean of the house. Yesterday, I organized, made some room, and made our storage situation a whole lot better. Like, y'all, I made it happen this weekend. I made it happen, okay? Hey y'all, so it's still Sunday night. Now it's about 8:07. But me and Deon just finished putting up my little clothes tag, you guys, and I am like, oh, so obsessed. Okay, so ta-da! Here it goes. So here's the little office. You guys have already seen this before. And then there are the cubes. And then there is my clothing bar. And I am so excited. I want to keep my little clutches and stuff right here on that little shelf. And then keep this bar up. And it's still good because, again, if I need extra space, I can always add an extra cube up there or another one down here. And then if I ever need any more, which I don't think I don't think I should need that much space, but if I ever need, you know, more, I can always take that bar down. You guys, I feel like I legitimately have like a for real legit office now. I have makeup stuff over here, like my little desk over here, my little cubicle storage area over there, my clothes and stuff over there. Like, and as you can see, I condensed down a lot. Like, you guys remember how many clothes were on my clothing rack? And basically I just went through, put a lot of the stuff away in drawers. I actually went through and purged my entire closet today, so I have like 2 big bags of clothes and purses and shoes that need to be given away or sold, like basic shirts and tanks and stuff like that that I had on the clothing rack. I went ahead and just put that in my drawers. And then the stuff up here is just like the key like statement stuff, but it's basically just like those little key staple pieces, and then everything else I went ahead and put away in the drawers. So I still have to figure out what to go in that picture, you guys. Yeah, I still have no idea, but I do plan on pinning that up on the wall right there above that shelf, you guys. Yes, for clean, organized office space.